You might have used the ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or any kind of AI tools. So those are the tools is basically act like a chatbot, where you basically give the prompt, and based on this prompt, they actually give you the response. So instead of typing the prompt, so what if we just give one call to the AI bot and it will respond it as like the human do? So is it really possible to creating here and bias AI agents through the call? Yes, it's possible using a tools called Vapi. So this is the AI tool called Vapi, and using this tool, you can creating the bias AI agents for developer. So you can talk to the Vapi from clicking this button, or you can also access this Vapi API in your program as well. If you are using Pythons or if you are using React.js, you can also easily access the public API key. So what you can go, you just need to go inside these sections. So you can go into inside this React Web SDK. You can copy the code if you are using here the React.js, or if you are the Python developer like me, you can use the code and just need to give it here your public API key. And if you are using TypeScript, you can easily access it from here. So using API, you can actually creating here some kind of realistic bias, or we can also give one kind of calls. So what you can do, you can just click on this sign up button. So you can sign up with your Gmail account, as well as you can sign up with your GitHub. Just I add here one dummy mail for a login out here. So you can see I directly redirect to the dashboard. So let's have a look our dashboard first. So in our dashboard, I actually spent here 0.97 dollars and 8.11 minute call actually used, because I will test it out. That's why. So let's have a look this build section. So here we have the assistants, and here you can click here this button, to creating here some kind of assistants. And then we have the workflow. So here you can creating here some kind of workflow, just like the N8N, which one is no code framework. And also you can also give here some kind of phone number. You can easily import it from Tuli, because using Tuli you can also creating here some kind of phone number. You can actually add it here, but in this here you're actually using here the dummy one. And in the tools you can see what kind of tools is available. If you're going to add it out, you can easily add it. And in the file sections, no file is here. You can also update the PDF file. Okay. And in the squirt, you can creating here a squirt of workflow. If you have the multiple number peoples, you can connect it. And if you have the external provider key, you can easily give it, or and you can also access this API key from here. Okay. So it have the test, or it have the so many things you can see. So what I can do, I'm simply going to go inside this assistant, and then I'm going to creating here an assistant by clicking this button. So you need to give it here an assistant name. So I'm going to give it here the travel assistant. Let's say travel assistant. Okay, that should be T should be capital. Okay, travel assistant, because I like to travel too much. And then you can also select here some kind of by default template you can select. Okay, so I'm not going to select it. I'm just going to click here to create assistant. So to creating the assistant, so here you can using here some kind of framework, just like GPT framework. So you can see the model. You can keep here any kind of model. You can using here the grok, you can using the anthropic, or you can use the Google Gemini. You can use any kind of them. Okay, so let's make it as a chat GPT right now, I mean the OpenAI. Then you have to give it here one system prompt that you give to your large language model while you're building here any Genie applications. So what I can do, I'm going to give it here and uh, I mean, give here on prompt. So you are a helpful travel assistant. Your job is to create a day trip itinerary for city based on the user interest. So you can also give here any kind of Hindi bias, or even the Bangla bias. You can also give it here, because I am Bengali, so I can give it, but it's not actually work properly. But in case of English, it's work fine. Okay. So in the first message, you can give, let's say, hello, what's up. So let's say hello, what's up, Misho. Okay, or you can say Babu Mashai in the Kolkata style. Okay, Misho. And then you can selecting here a file if you have any file. So you can grab it, and the maximum number token, I mean how many tokens of the word it will generate. So I just give it here some kind of low tokens, because I don't need to making my chatbot bug. I don't need to making this like that. And then you have the BIOS configuration. So you can selecting here Bepi, or you can also using the 11 labs. So you can use it. So let's make it 11 labs, and I'm going to selecting here. You can give it here any kind of BIOS. I think it have the Manup. It's nothing but an Indian BIOS. Okay, Manup. So you can give it to here, and you can also give it here some bias ID manually. If you have your own bias, you can add it to the 11 labs, because 11 labs is a realistic kind of AI tools where you can generate some realistic human bias. So you can give it to here your own bias as well. So using own bias, it will talk to like as you. Okay. So then you can give it to inside its transcriber. You can right now it's nothing but English. So you can give the Hindi as well. So, okay, it's up to you. Now what I can do, you can obviously you can give it to here. So I'm not going to give it to here right now. So then first you need to give it here to publish, and after that you can see assistant updated successfully. Then you can talk to the assistant. Okay, so let's click on talk to assistant. So it will give one call to the assistant, and you can directly talk to it like as like the human voice. Okay, I just need to give it to here the LO sections, and it will asking for that. I don't know my microphone is added or not.
Hello, what's up, Mishu?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. How can I assist you today?
I want to visit the Kolkata from Varanasi.
That sounds like a fantastic trip. Kolkata is a vibrant city with a rich cultural heritage. To help you plan your day trip, could you please let me know your interests? For example, do you enjoy historical sites, museums, food, shopping, or something else?
Right now I am in Varanasi, so how can I go from Varanasi to Kolkata?
Traveling from Varanasi to Kolkata offers several options, such as by flight, train, or road. Here are some details for each option.
Yeah, I need to visit by train.
Great choice. Traveling from Varanasi to Kolkata by train is scenic and affordable. Here's how you can plan your train journey. Varanasi to Kolkata by train. There are multiple trains running between Varanasi Junction, BSB, and Kolkata stations like Howrah Junction, HWH, Sialda, SDH, and Kolkata Chitpur, KOA.
So what are the
Here are some
place?
popular trains.
So what are the place I can visit in Kolkata?
Kolkata is a city with a plethora of attractions. Here are some must visit places that you can include in your day trip itinerary. Morning 1. Victoria Memorial. One of the iconic landmarks of Kolkata, this stunning white marble building is surrounded by lush gardens. Time 12 hours. 2. St. Paul's Cathedral.
So okay, you can see that how cool and how easily actually guide me in the case of travel assistant, that how can you use the Vapi. So that's it from my side. I hope you like this tool as well. You may use it. You may have an experience. So don't worry about this link. I'll give this link to the description. You can easily access it. So thank you and bye bye.